Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is how I beat Illidari Masters Sissix on the Broken Shore using 2 pets. Doing her world quest will get you 75 rep with the Armies of Legionfall. In my first slot, I have a mid-level carry pet with at least 1000 health to survive. Today, I brought my new Son of Scum. In the second slot, I've got a health breed Emperor Crab with Surge, Healing Wave, and Shell Shield. The reason that we've gone with an Emperor Crab is because of the stats. With the health breed, he should have 1806 health and 293 attack, which is what we're looking for. Third, I brought a rabbit with Scratch, Dodge, and Burrow. Again, breed matters. You don't need much speed to be faster here, so ideally you want a health power breed. Mine has a balanced breed, and that works fine too. Okay, so don't forget your safari hat if you're leveling pets, and start with that leveling pet in the top slot. So against Living Pool with your leveling pet, use a move, any move, doesn't matter which, and then switch it out for your crab. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up a Stone Skin, and switch out for my Emperor Crab. The first move is gonna be Shell Shield, second will be Surge, third will be Healing Wave, and buckle up your seatbelts because we are going to be here for a while. Against Living Pool, your crab is going to be following a priority system. If your Shell Shield is about to fall off, refresh it. No matter how close you think you are to winning, you wanna always refresh your Shell Shield when it has 1 round remaining, so that after that first turn, Shell Shield stays up forever. You want to use Healing Wave on cooldown as long as it's going to recover its full amount of health. So we're going to use Surge and then Healing Wave, and then after that, more or less Healing Wave on cooldown, and then once those 2 things are done, we're going to be filling with Surge. He has Healing Wave too, so we're going to be here for a while. This usually takes me up to round usually between 17 and 20 but to get through Living Pool, but the important thing is that eventually, when we do get through Living Pool, we will do so with almost all of our health. We have a similar strategy here. We're both using Healing Wave to recover health, but because my Shell Shield is mitigating his dot damage and because my Surge damage is strong against him, and I have a little bit more health, over time you do have more momentum. You are making more progress even if it looks like he's just healing all the time. And eventually, in a couple more rounds here, and by a couple I mean quite a few because sometimes it looks like you're about to be done, and of course if you can finish him off with a Surge, do so, but make sure that you check the amount of damage your Surge will do and the amount of health he has, because 2 will not cut it, he will heal. So just keep your Shell Shield up, keep your own health high with your Healing Wave, and then Surge until the fishes come home. I don't think there's very many cows in the Broken Isle. So 1 more should do it here, and now our goal against Tia, Mia, and Larry. I enjoy how every head has its own name. We're gonna go ahead and Surge first, before he gets his Toxic Skin up. And then he's going to Toxic Skin, he's going to Whirlpool. I'm going to throw up my Healing Wave. I'm going to pretty much stop Shell Shielding at this point. You can Shell Shield, but Shell Shield will not mitigate any damage from Toxic Skin because that is percentage based. That will always do 5% of your health no matter what. So I just Healing Wave on cooldown and then Surge as much as possible against Tia and Larry. And that should get me the most progress against his health that I can before my crab dies. So just keep that up. Not terribly complicated, you don't have to really count rounds, just make sure you're healing Wave on cooldown, and then Surge in between, so we get another Healing Wave up here, last a little bit longer against his Whirlpool, just keep that up. Almost done here, so we get Timmy and Larry down to 253 health, which is pretty good, and then out comes the rabbit. So you want to check how much damage you do with Scratch, and if you can finish him off with 1 hit, do so. You should be able to, especially if you manage to get a health power instead of a balanced breed of rabbit, you should be able to finish him off with that 1 hit, assuming that you played your Emperor Crab correctly. Now, we're going to go ahead and dodge first round, because Rock Lobster likes to start with Carpnado, and he hits you pretty hard, so you want to use all your mitigation. You want to use Dodge and then Scratch, because you get an extra round of Dodge. After that, you want to use Burrow to be avoiding his Infected Claw. You want to avoid that as much as possible, because that will shred right through you. But we should have more than enough damage at this point to finish the fight. Just make sure that you Dodge on cooldown, Burrow on cooldown, and fill with Scratch, and you should be just fine. The way the timing works out, Dodge is going to be getting you out of Carpnado, and because you have a speed advantage, you get 2 rounds worth of Dodge, which is quite handy, so you hit him there. You don't want to linger too long in this phase, because Carpnado will eventually cleave down your backline pet. That's part of the reason why we brought a higher health backline pet. There we go, down goes Rock Lobster. He comes back, but it's okay, we won no matter what. And I'm gonna Burrow just because, I don't know, it looks like fun. So, there we go. And that's how I do it. To be honest, most days I'm too impatient to level pets, so I use an alternate, non-carry strategy, which I'll write out in the video info. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!